All right, we're here at 3309 South Evanston Street in Aurora. It is the first of the year 24. We are in the clean out that's behind the water heater in the basement area. You'll see there was a backup at one point or earlier. Okay. Zeroing out the line at the bottom of the sweep. There we go. All right, so we were called out because they had a backup. We were out in October. They've had, every few years has a backup. So right here's their cast iron, and it looks pretty good. You'll see some minimal scaling around the sides of it, which is to be expected, and it's not a problem. Right there, I've deduced that is our, we're meeting another 4-inch line that is actually our vent that goes to the roof, is what I believe. There is not a bathroom on the slowest level. That is what we just passed. All right here at, I think I marked it approximately 19 feet. We'll call it 19 or 20. We have a slight separation where the clay and the cast meet together. It does transition there. You'll see there's roots to the right. I ran this line multiple times. I think 4 times total going back and forth once I knew the distance in the problematic areas. This root was a lot more of an issue the first time I cambered it. A lot better now. They'll still see some roots there because I can't get the full circumference of where that gap is, unlike the rest of the pipe. From here, I would call this minor, just offset separation minor. It's just more of a root intrusion issue, if anything. My 4-inch blades get through there with ease, so this is able to be maintained. No reason to replace or fix as of now. Throughout the line for the next 20 feet, you're going to see some minor root intrusions that looks like I was able to clean really effectively. You'll see some here. Not much of an issue like that first spot. And right here, a little bit there. We're going to kind of 45 down a little bit. So there's some that was hanging right there. That's a hard spot to get, but that's a lot less than the first time. That's not going to cause a backup anytime soon, but that will be another spot that we might want to mark for future cleaning. We'll say 32 feet. Very small root intrusion there that got cleaned really well. And this is the last spot. This is what I would call the second, maybe the third spot that would be need to have some tender love and care on future maintenancing. It again was a lot larger the first camera run through. It's a lot better now. That's not going to cause a backup anytime soon. But I would say at 19 feet, 32 feet, and 39 feet is where we want to spend our time with the machine cleaning effectively in the future. From here on out, your clay looks really good. No root intrusion or very, very minor root intrusion until the city. So the first 20 feet or so in the clay section, you have periodic root intrusion. One of them's kind of causing separation. Nothing to be too worried about as of now. You see all this looks real good. No pitch issues throughout the entire line, which is good. No rot of the cast, which is good. No major cracks in the clay, which is good. And right here you'll see we step down into the city. We'll call it 62 feet. I called it 61 on my first run. And then there you are. We're dropped into the city. So 62 feet is the length of a line once you're zeroed out at the bottom of the sweep. 3 moderate spots of root intrusion, and then a few minors. This recommend a yearly cleaning to stay on top of it so they're not having any backups, any type of mess. Other than that, the line looks pretty good. There's no reason to be repaired or replacing as of now. Maybe every 5 years or so, maybe think about getting another camera, see if that that offset where the cast and clay is, you know, it will get worse one day. How long? Who's to say? Maybe 2 years, maybe 40 years. Drop the phone, sorry about that. Anyways, I will have a sewer report filled out, as well as the general job summary. If there's any other further questions after today, call Garvin Sewer Service. You can speak to either myself, my name's Caleb, or a service technician. If there are any other questions that may be thought about after today. Otherwise, thank you for your time and you have a good day.